Today we're with Dr. Ibrahim Jaffe. Dr. Jaffe is a licensed medical doctor who is the founder and president emeritus of the University of Spiritual Healing and Sufism. Dr. Jaffe has helped thousands of people to find lasting health, love, peace, and fulfillment in their lives. Ibrahim, who is the university for?
Well, the University of Spiritual Healing and Sufism is for anybody who is really seeking to have true healing and to have true knowledge of God. It is a Sufi university. It does walk people through the Sufi tradition. It does work with all the tenets of Shadali Sufism, but it also is a place of real gnosis. The teachers in the university carry real gnosis. These are teachers who have deep experiences of hakikat. They have very, very deep love in their hearts, and they have the ability to heal. They've been trained deeply in the healing. So the teachers and the teachings themselves are very special teachings for people who really want the truth, who really want to purify themselves, who really are seeking the true knowledge of the reality of God itself. So if you're one of these people who are seeking those things, I personally believe that the University of Spiritual Healing and Sufism is one of the truly, truly, truly deep gifts that are on the planet right now, that it truly can help people. University of Spiritual Healing and Sufism is also a special place for those people who are seeking the real knowledge of all aspects of Sufism. So for those people who wish to know all the inner tenets of Sufism and reach all the states of becoming a Sufi and what Sufi brings, the Sufism is also taught there in a very deep way. So it's a very rounded teaching. It's a teaching of Sufism, it's a teaching of healing, it's a path, it's a way, it's a great support. Our guide, Siddhi, has said that it is truly the first university of its type in 300 years on the planet. In other words, it's the first spiritual healing university that has appeared in 300 years. And so I believe it's very special in that way because it carries those ancient teachings, but it carries them also for now, in this time. So it's those ancient teachings in this current time and place. And for all those reasons, I think the University of Spiritual Healing and Sufism is an extraordinary creation.
Would the university be suitable for anybody from any religion? Let's say they're not Muslim, but they're a different religion. Is it?
I think the University of Spiritual Healing is open to all people of all faiths. I think all faiths are welcome to come. I think, as I said, the teachings are Sufi, so it's going to move you in that Sufi way, but the teachings are available and applicable to whatever your religion is, whatever your teachings are, and I'm sure will bring out the best of whatever it is you're practicing.
And in your experience, Ibrahim, how does the experience of attending the university impact people's lives? What do you see in the people that go through the program?
Very, very rapid change. From literally the first day of the program, within the first week, most people say they've had a major change in their life. They're happier, they're more peaceful, their diseases are disappearing. By the end of the first year, you have people that are very different. There's a sense of holiness around them. There's a sense of goodness in their heart. Their actions are become pure. They're clear in their direction. They're moving towards truth. And there's a much deeper sense of who they are. By the end of the second year, you're really starting to see the face of gnosis begin to develop. People start to have real wisdom. They're able to help people. They truly act as servants, godly servants to other people. They understand the sources of illness, the sources of suffering. They're able to use different methods to release that suffering. Their hearts are becoming radiant. Their souls are becoming light. By the end of the third year, you start to see illumination. You start to see the real light of illumination in their hearts and their souls, and the real light of mastery starting to show its face. So by the end of the third year, something very extraordinary happens. The fourth year, of course, is our master's year, and this is where people really apply that wisdom. They really learn how to use it, how to give back to the world. So the fourth year is about taking all that you've learned and being able to master it and give it back to others. And that becomes the final year.
And how do people find that their lives are different when they come out of the university?
I think most people in the deepest place would say they have love. They have a really deep connection to love. I think others would say they start to experience states of enlightenment. They really start to reach the beginning states of enlightenment. I think others would say they've had dramatic healing at the physical, emotional, and psychological levels. I know that I think all people who graduate have a sense of purpose, connection, a sense of a divinely guided life, and a sense that their lives are on track, on purpose. They know why they're here. Their lives have meaning. They're no longer sort of hanging out in their lives without direction.
So really it sounds like the university could be useful for anybody of any age, any profession. Would you say that?
I believe that. We've had people, I think our youngest attendee of the university was a 13-year-old boy. Pretty extraordinary child, honestly. And we've had people who have been in their late 80s attend as well. So we've seen a vast range of ages. We've had people from many traditions, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Hindu, Buddhist, and so forth. People with different spiritual masters who've come, Mayor Baba, Maharishi Mahesh Yogi, and many others have come, and they have learned these principles. And I believe that these principles have changed their lives, have purified their understanding of their own teachings. In other words, I think a Christian who comes through the university will have a much deeper understanding of Christ. A Jewish person who comes to the university will truly understand the deeper mystical aspects of Judaism. A Muslim who comes to our university will truly understand the deeper walking of the reality that the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, taught. So I believe that the university elucidates and illuminates whatever the teachings the people come in with, and it's open to all of them.
And the university is located in California. Is there anything else like this in the world, Ibrahim?
I don't believe so. I have met other spiritual healers. I have not ever seen them at a university or with a program like this. Also, the level of understanding of, many of our, in fact not many, all of our faculty are physicians who are spiritual teachers, some spiritual masters, nurses, RNs, PhD psychologists, and things like this. These are all very accomplished people in an academic world. They're very deeply taught. And at the same time, they're very deeply spiritual. I think this blending of spirituality and the best that the West has to offer, it alone is extraordinary. Take all these teachers and put them together, bring in the illuminated teachings of Sufism, I think you have something very